Center for the Ethiopian Educational Information and Communication Technology presents Educational Satellite Television Programs.
Hello, teacher. Hello, students. Welcome to today's lesson on statistical data and measures of location. So far in this unit, we have learned how to collect, organize, and present data. Now we are continuing our study of statistics with the final two steps: analyzing and interpreting data. We will discuss three ways to summarize the numerical values in our raw data. These ways or measures are mean, median, and mode. Today, we will concentrate on the first measure, mean. Let us begin, students. Quantitative variates contained in our data can be summarized by the measure of average or measure of location. The three most common measures of location are the arithmetic mean, the median, and the mode or modes. In everyday language, we often use the word average rather than mean. The mean of a variable is the sum of all the data values divided by the total frequency or number of observations. Students, let us try one example together. This table shows the age in years of students in a class. In order for us to calculate the mean age of the students, we first need to know how many students are in the class. We add together the data in our frequency row. 3 plus 4 plus 2 plus 5. Now we have learned that there are 14 students in the class. This sum is our total number of values. Our next step is to add together the data in our variate row. In this table, our variate row contains the ages of the students. Pay close attention, students. According to our data, there are 3 students aged 12, 4 students aged 13, and so on. Before we can add the ages together, we must multiply them by their frequency. The total sum of our values is 210. Finally, we divide our sum of values by our total number of values. We learn that the mean age of the students is 15 years. Okay, students, I think you are ready to try an activity on your own. In this example, the results of a mathematics test show scores for boys and scores for girls. Please write down the following sets of data and find the mean score for the boys and the mean score for the girls. Then, find the mean score for the entire class. You may begin the exercise.
Students, let's get ready. Begin. Time's up. Let's get back to our lesson.
Welcome back, students. I am sure that you did not find that too difficult. Let us review the answers, and you can see if you are correct. The mean score for the boys is 6.6. The mean score for the girls is 5. To find the class mean, first we draw a frequency distribution table. Your table should appear like this one, with the age along the top and the frequency along the bottom. The mean score for the entire class is about 5.6. Based on our analysis of the data, we can now interpret the results and draw some conclusions. One conclusion might be that the girls in this class should study a little more before their next mathematics test. The mean has several unique properties. The first involves the term deviation. Deviation from the mean is the difference between a single data value and the mean. The sum of the deviations of individual observations from mean is 0. Using the data set from our activity, let us prove this theory. If we subtract the mean from each of the individual scores, the result is 0. The second property of the mean states that if a constant is added to or subtracted from each data value, then the new mean is the sum or the difference of the old mean and the constant. In other words, if we were to add the number 3 to each of the test scores from the activity, the new mean would be the old mean plus 3. The third property of the mean states that the mean of the sum or difference of two population functions is equal to the sum or difference of the means of the two population functions. In order for this to be true, the population functions must have equal numbers of observations. We could only test this theory on the sample group from our activity if there was an equal number of boys and girls. The fourth property of the mean is similar to the second property. The mean of a constant multiplied by the population function is equal to the constant multiplied by the mean of the population function. Again, let us use our test scores to prove this property. If we multiply each score by 2, our new mean is equal to the old mean multiplied by 2. Students, it is time for the second activity of today's lesson. Please take out a piece of paper so that you can record the data. Here is a group of 6 students. Please record the age of each student as I introduce them. Sarah is 14. Hiwot is 16. Daniel is 12. Rahel is 14. Brooke is 17. And Samuel is 15. Now, answer the following questions. What is the average or mean age of the students? What value of age occurs most frequently or has the highest frequency? In 5 years, what will the new mean age of the students be? Please start the activity now, students.
Students, let's get ready. Begin. Time's up. Let's get back to our lesson.
Hello again, students. I hope you enjoyed that activity. To find the mean age of these students, we add together all the ages and divide this sum by 6, the number of students. The answer to this question is 14.7. The age that occurs most frequently is 14. Both Sarah and Rahel are 14. And in 5 years, the new mean age of the students will be 19.7. Today, you have learned about the first measure of location, the arithmetic mean. You have seen how we can use this measure to analyze and interpret raw data. Students, ask teacher if you can perform the last activity in your own class. It will be interesting to find the average age of your classmates. Until next time, thank you, teacher. Thank you, students.